Hey guys, splinta 24 here. Now guys, I've been homebound all weekend studying, and people, I am bored as hell. I just finished greasing my scalp, playing with my hair. As you see, my hair styled as if I'm gonna be going out. However, I'm not. I'm just trying to delay the inevitable, which is going back to study. But I had this idea on my mind to speak about for some time now, and I just feel now is the time for me to put this to you. So you all know that I have been natural for 2 years, just celebrated this month, and I was thinking I should go through some of the lessons that I have learned for the last 2 years. Perhaps going through these things will actually help somebody who's just beginning their journey or is in the middle of their journey. And really, these are just things that I have observed during my time as a natural. I mean, I know it hasn't, 2 years is nothing in the natural journey, but at the same time I have really learned a lot, and I just thought I would impart some of this knowledge that I have learned to you guys. Now, one of the first things, when I big chopped about 6 to 8 months after, I hadn't even been on YouTube, didn't know that YouTube had a natural hair community, and I was wondering, you know what, my hair is like growing outwards and it's not falling. Of course it's not gonna fall because my hair isn't straight, so obviously if it's growing, you're gonna see it growing this way and this way. So the first thing I pretty much learned about my hair was to get it to drop a bit, or just to get it to fall. I learned how to do braid outs, and that was like, wow, that was like a whole new world to me. I loved doing braid outs. I never did twist outs much because my hair was a little bit short. The twist out didn't give as much elongation, but I loved my braid outs. Once I discovered that on YouTube, I just did that all the time, and it really helped in having the hair, to control the hair first of all, by braiding it up and not having it tangle as much, and also to change the direction in which it went when I styled my hair. So loved my braid outs, and that for me was a great discovery. So from braid outs, loved those, and after learning that, shortly after, I was confronted with a problem which I really didn't, I was devastated when this happened to me, and I had to deal with it. I was quite depressed about it for a minute there, and I just felt a bit crushed when it happened. And this, what I'm talking about, is heat damage. I suffered extensive heat damage. You guys you've heard me talk about it because I just cut the last of it off. Some of it, most of it, that was obvious to you guys off this summer. And this heat damage I had gotten when I went to get some micros done. That experience really taught me to be more assertive about my hair, especially when I put my trust in the hands of somebody else doing my hair. That really taught me that I needed to speak up if I felt that something was going to be done to my hair that I don't think my hair would handle. I know my hair, and by then I was quite familiar with my hair. It was about a year and some in my journey, and I smelled the hair burning, y'all, and I was like, oh God, this could not be good. And lo and behold, I just had a bad feeling about it. And that style, I took it out that night because I was so anxious about what was going on underneath. And lo and behold, when I washed it out, the hair was just hanging limp. So from the heat damage, I learned to, People are scared of me when I go to them because I lay down the rules as soon as I step in there. I tell them, listen, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't do that, don't use that comb, don't be brushing my hair like that, stop. And most of the times I do prepare my hair before I get a service done. So the heat damage, that was a huge lesson learned. Another thing about the heat damage is I learned how to deal with it because of where it was, because it was mostly around the periphery. So it was around here and around the back, because she was going to put a weave in here and then braid like an inch back the micros around. So I had it in the back too. And what I had to deal with it because I couldn't very well cut off to like nothing to my scalp, you know, guys. So I had to kind of work with it. So how I managed to work with it was pretty much do twist outs, and then that's when my styling changed from braid outs to twist outs, because I found that the twist outs defined my hair more, which I needed because all my hair was straight. The damaged parts were so straight, and in doing so it pretty much helped to disguise the problem. And also I would do, when I had the time, I'd actually put rods at the ends to kind of give it a more crinkly, spirally look. So I worked with that. So my hair regimen switched from braid outs to twist out because now at this point I needed to get the definition in my hair. So that heat damage, people, heat damage is the devil, y'all, okay? And I don't understand. I mean, we keep straightening our hair sometimes without even, and then we every time we go to straighten our hair, we're like, okay, God, please let the hair revert, let it come back, okay? But we put ourselves through this, and I'm not saying not to, because I'll be straightening my hair at some point to either cut it or trim it or whatever it is. But I don't understand us. We always put ourselves through this whole emotional roller coaster when straightening our hair, knowing fully well the risks in doing so. But anyway, it's all about being flexible with our hair and doing, but there's nothing wrong with that. We just need to take the necessary precautions, use a heat protectant and so on, so we won't have to go through the anxiety of something like this happening to us. Okay, guys? Another thing that I learned about my hair, guys, is that not all products that work for other people can work on my hair. I learned to be a bit more observant about the types of things that my hair loved and the types that my hair did not like. Some people, we have to kind of be observant, and not because of hair envy feel that because somebody with like 3B or 3A hair uses this product with success, it will work on yours and you'll get the same results. You have to know exactly your texture, like inside out. And on my head, my hair has about 3 textures. So it's actually trying to bring uniformity to all those textures at once by using products that will help to kind of give it a more uniformity look. So I learned that my hair loves butters and creams not so much. So I had a problem styling my hair because I really was I didn't know what to put in my hair as far as styling. And when I did discover the Afrovita product line, that was the first line that actually gave me the results that I thought that made me happy for my hair. And I used their butters with great success, and I really love a buttery consistency in my hair because it weighs my hair down, it holds my curls more and my kinks also. It really gives uniformity to my hair. Creams, it's too light. Most creams are too light for me. So if I am to get the type of result that a butter would give, I'd have to definitely layer it with something heavier underneath, like maybe a shea butter or some kind of moisturizer that's really thick. So that's another thing, guys. My hair prefers butters to creams, and that was based on observation really as to how my hair reacted. And we need to pay attention to what our hair loves and not think, just go blindly into thinking, oh well, her hair, it does well with her hair, it should do. do well with mine. And that's another thing. Coming on YouTube, I tried to find people who had similar hair textures as I did, so I could actually learn from them. As far as I learned from everyone, but I learned more from people who had a similar hair texture to mine, because it really didn't make sense for me to take somebody's hair that's 3A as gospel as far as how it would reflect on my hair, because it just was not realistic. It wouldn't be realistic of me to do that. Sometimes those things do work, sometimes they don't. And yeah, that's one thing. And another thing, yeah, we have to be realistic about our own textures. Stop thinking that your hair is a texture and it's not, okay, or a texture that's more desirable for you, but that's not what you have on your head. So how will you ever learn to work with your hair or be observant as to what your hair loves or like? You have to be true to yourself and to your hair as to what works for you. Okay, guys? And on the subject of hair products, I also learned that my hair likes different products at different times, or doesn't like different products as the time goes by. Your hair's mood changes, and there's some things that it likes before or doesn't like before that it likes now, or vice versa. That is why I actually started that series on revisiting some hair products that I did not like in the past, because I realized I bought a lot of products in the beginning that didn't necessarily give me the results that I wanted, and upon trying them, about 90% of them worked better for me the second time. Not discard products just because they didn't work for me. Try it again. You might have better results the next time. And it sure is a way of saving money, or just repurposing a product. A conditioner may not work as a co-wash conditioner, but it can work very well as a leave-in. You know, you just have to be a little bit more creative as far as making some products work. And I'm not saying, you know, to just continue using if it just isn't working. If your hair is reacting to a product, definitely, you know, stop using it, but just don't give up too easily because you think it's not. Another thing that I realized I learned over my 2 years of being natural, is that my hair does not like this thing here. It's called glycerin, vegetable glycerin. It's a no-no, guys. Thing that I learned, and I just learned it this summer, was, okay, first of all, my hair did not like wash and goes. Wash and goes just did not work for me. No matter how I did it, it just did not work. Either the product would just be too crunchy, or my hair just didn't look aesthetically pleasing to me with wash and goes. However, I discovered a little technique. I won't say I discovered, but I'm the first one who I've seen do this, to kind of make wash and goes work for me. And I kind of stumbled upon it by accident. One night I washed my hair, put some product in it, and figure it was too late. My hair was wet. I banded my hair, slept on it, and I dubbed it my overnight wash and go, because I had fabulous results. For me, that's like a huge milestone for me, because at least now I know I can control how my wash and goes turn out by doing this method, and be assured that my hair will look great all day long. And I mean, I was just overjoyed with the discovery of that method of doing washing. Another thing that I discovered that I love doing to get the best results in my hair is layering products. I love layering products. Somebody on Facebook asked me how I did, and I did explain to her, but I'll explain to you guys exactly what I mean with the layering products. My hair is such that the more product in my hair to weight down, the better it looks. That's just me. My hair is thick as opposed to fine hair. Layering products will probably give your hair a lackluster look and kind of weigh your hair down. I need my hair to be weighed down, you know, for certain styles. So layering products, it means putting a number of products in. So typically I always put a leave-in in. On top of that, I'll put some kind of cream moisturizer or the other, and then I'll go ahead and style my hair with a styling butter